is up? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the politics and BS. I'm so tired of Donald Trump, but even worse are the people that prop him up for their own selfish purposes, like his running mate, his lackey, JD Vance. Now, he's the one that is responsible for spreading this lie about Haitian immigrants, and then Donald Trump getting on the debate stage to reiterate it, which made it a whole lot worse. And then now you've got Haitian immigrants who were actually asked to come to Springfield, Ohio. They're not illegals like they like to just throw that term around when it comes to people who were not born in the United States, especially when they have melanin, right? Especially when they have melanin, they just automatically put the label on them of being illegals. They're not wanted here. They're doing terrible things to bring down this country, and using the term that Donald Trump used, they're poisoning the blood of our nation. You know, things like that being said, this fool, he actually admitted that it is a rumor, but he defended spreading the rumor.
The American media totally ignored this stuff until Donald Trump and I started talking about cat memes. If I have to, create stories so that the American media actually pays attention to the suffering of the American people, then that's what I'm going to do, Dana.
You just said that you're creating a story.
Public policy.
Sir, you just said that you're creating the story.
What's that, Dana?
You just said that this is a story that you created. So the eating dogs and cats thing is not accurate.
Dana, it comes from firsthand accounts from my constituents. I say that we're creating a story, meaning we're creating the American media focusing on it.
You know, I really want racism to rot. And I believe that most people who are choosing to vote for Kamala, whether they agree with her politics, her political stances or not, are on that same page. But unfortunately, racism will always be here because of people like JD Vance, who, quite frankly, most racist people are afraid. Most racist people are some of the scariest people in the world because they are afraid of change. They're afraid of what they don't know and don't understand. And they just assume that anything that is different is here to take them out or take them down, or not even or, and sometimes and/or. They have been living a life of privilege so much that they feel that anyone that is coming up, not even so much coming in, but coming up, that don't look like them, are going to take their privileges away. Because see, it's all good when they are the ones that are living a life of privilege and everybody else is scraping and scratching and surviving, trying to get by. But then when those others that don't look like them, that don't speak like them, that don't dress like them, that their hair is different, their skin is a different shade, are coming up, then they're afraid that what their ancestors did, that the things that they don't want to be taught in schools anymore, are going to turn right around and do the same thing to them. So Garcelle Beauvais, she's an actress. She more recently has been on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. If you know her, you know her. She's an actress. She's been an actress for years. She is Haitian. And she spoke to what JD Vance and Donald Trump and those like him have been saying. And I'm glad that somebody like her has spoken up and spoken out. So let's hear what she had to say.
Hi, Sakpase. Staying silent in the face of racism and hate is something that I refuse to do. This past week, the lies that have been spewed about the Haitian community, about my community, have been disgusting, deeply hurtful, and dangerous. Now, this is not about politics. It's about humanity. We must condemn this kind of hatred, this kind of racism for anyone. I have always been a proud Haitian immigrant, coming to America, working hard. That's what we do. Coming from gratitude. And I will not sit by and let people talk about my community in any way they want for their own gain. The power we have is the power to vote, to register and vote and stop this madness, this chaos. Haïtiens, c'est pour nous sortir, c'est pour nous voter, c'est pour nous register, c'est pour nous parler avec tout le monde que nous connaît qui ka vote. C'est là nous gain power. I am not going to sit by. It's just not okay to treat people like this. We're supposed to be uplifting each other. From our leaders to our neighbors. This has got to stop. And we have to do something about it. We can't just sit by. Thanks for listening. Register to vote. We have 50-something days. Go out and vote. We need to stop this chaos.
Man, when I tell you, I'm so fired up because I almost wanted to shed tears when she was speaking. And that, what she did, speaking her native language, speaking French, that to me was like the true definition of speaking in tongues, like the true definition of speaking in other tongues, because she didn't just speak in English, she spoke in her native language. And I am so happy that she is using her platform to speak, because listen, she could be like a number of other people who have the same skin color that she does, that were born here in the United States, like Tim Scott, like Byron Donalds, like Candace Owens, you know, just to name a few, I could go down a laundry list, but just to name a few, who sit on their privileged black asses and know that the SHIT that's being spewed on that side is extremely horrific, it's horrendous, it is racist, it is degrading. And then they will try to either justify it, they'll try to spin the narrative, or they will just outright lie. And that is like disgusting. That's the true definition of disgust to me. And she could be not like them per se and speaking against Kamala and against the Democratic Party, against democracy, but just staying in her space of privilege and not saying anything. She didn't have to say a word, but I love the fact that she had the courage to speak up and speak out, and more people like her need to do that. I don't care if you're not a Haitian immigrant. I've never been to Haiti. I don't think I've ever even met anyone personally who is from Haiti, but I cannot stomach it. It was disgusting to me to hear JD Vance saying it, to be spreading it, and knowing that it's a rumor and he didn't care. And then Donald Trump's fat racist, sitting up on that debate stage, crashing out and saying some BS like that. Because listen, trust and believe, he hasn't done anything to try and garner more votes. All he's trying to do is outrage his base, the people that are already going to vote for him no matter what. Even if he did, like he said, the first time he ran for office, when he said he could stand in Times Square and pull out a pow, blast it, and take somebody out, and he still would get votes. Yeah, he said that, and he stands on that. So he's not trying to get any more people to cross over from Kamala to him. All he's trying to do is outrage his base and basically say, if I don't win, it's going to be January 6th, 2.0 in 2025. Stand back and stand by. That's what he's banking on. Either that or for the Supreme Court to back him and get him in office by hook or by crook, not by votes. So you all need to do your due diligence, because listen, I am not here to say that democracy is perfect. It's not. But it for damn sure is better than what they're trying to do with Project 2025. That I know. So I just wanted to share my thoughts. I want to know what you guys think. So let me know in the comments. Thanks for being here, liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.